Okay, here we're back in Octopath Traveler 2. We're gonna work our way out to Montwise. Off camera, I went to the abandoned village just to get it on the map because I went to the abandoned waterway, if you're not seeing these in the correct order for some reason. That's why this is now there. And apparently there's a dungeon over there, but that's probably part of Cassie's story, so we'll leave it be for the time being. So the objective is to get to Montwise. I don't have my list up to see like what jobs are available there, because I really want the merchant sub job. I'm using the same party that I used in the waterway, so... The Dread Falcon give you a 3 Feather Storm, but my current monster gives 4, so we're sticking with it. Feather Storm being an attack all wind move if you're not familiar with it, for one reason or another. Oh, Borderfall. So the danger level here is a little bit higher than the waterway. Ooh. And there's a shrine here. Let's see. I don't have whoever it is that needs to come here, unless it's Temenos. All the other ones are accounted for. Oshet's should be over by Tobuhana or whatever the... It's where she came from, just think of it that way. It may not come as a surprise, but the enemies have better... better payout, I guess. They're a little bit more dangerous than the waterway. Ever so slightly. Shadowbow. I don't know if her monster scale off her magic stat or what, because that's a maybe for her. So I caught a Shaggy Auroch there, which now gives me a Darkness AoE spell for... Oshet. And it looks like this is the Cleric Guild. It is the duty of the Sanctum Knights to lead the world along the path illuminated by the Sacred Flame. Clerics and Sanctum Knights are people too. We're just doing our jobs to get by. You've come a long way to visit this remote church. I am touched by your faith. It feels as if the Sacred Flame burns brighter in my breast. I feel one so devout as yourself is more than qualified to join us in the Cleric's Guild. Let us raise our prayers to the heavens together. So we get a cleric license, but because we went to the sacred waterway or whatever it is, we have the High Priest amulet. So, we now have 2 cleric licenses. And now we need the Book of Scripture to get the final one. Tucked away amongst verdant green is a place known as Starfall Spring. They tell you outright where it is. So you can find the High Priest amulet, bring it back, and I shall bestow upon you a new cleric license. You have to beat the moth for that, just so you know. To the infernal abyss, those are the words the High Priest left behind before vanishing without a trace. So you can find the High Priest's Book of Scripture there, bring it back, and you shall receive a new cleric license. Clerics and Sanctum Knights people too, doing jobs just goodbye. Basically, there's no way... Aw, man, you have to mug him. Writers gotta make a compromise. It's our duty to challenge readers. People close off their hearts if the teachings are too strict. One must be tolerant and forgiving. The church's morals just aren't what they used to be, which is why we clerics must set an example for the people.
Whoa.
A young cleric full of energy and ambition, her superior's listless attitude bothers her, and she tells him as much. She does because she knows just how competent he truly is, and wishes the others would afford him the respect he deserves. There's nothing I need from that one. An older but unreliable cleric. His young subordinate often chastises him for seemingly listless attitude. It's very faithful to the scripture, however, and shows no mercy to those who do not follow it.
Thank you.
Okay, the place my reputation will suffer would be Montwise.
What's the...
Adventures of an Apprentice Cleric sequel, whatever that is. Cleric tasked with managing the church's image amongst the broader public. She's the author of the famous children's book Adventures of an Apprentice Cleric. Her perfectionism is all that stands between her and the completion of her much-awaited sequel, which she hopes to release in the near future. Nope. Can't win this one.
Very well.
So it...
Yeah, I don't think we have superior jerky at all.
Time.
This one I might be able to do, but it's going to be a long, drawn-out fight. Let's see if we get lucky.
Very well.
Basically, if they're not weak to stick, I'm not wasting my time. We're gonna have to come back here to
So
loot anyway. It just sucks that you have to mug this guy to get the Crescent Saber. I don't know, maybe Agnia can get it out of him? I'm gonna come back here off camera once we hit Montwise. I'll probably actually do it while I'm doing the looting. So, if the Cleric Guild is there, that means the Cleric Shrine is over here. So, how do we get to it? Thunder Soulstone, medium size. I think that's it right there. Yep. So I can't see what this place is called, but I'm going in here just to mark it on my map. It's not the... So there's actually just a dungeon, a shrine, and a guild. See, I think I'm just misreading the map then, because I thought this would have a different symbol. Oh. Is this both in one? Sneaky, sneaky. Chosen Cleric, unto thee I grant new power. Prayer for plenty. Skill. Huh. That is actually extremely handy. Only costs 20, which is very refreshing, since Temenos has the largest SP pool out of anyone in the game. It's not just me giving him the plus 50 access passive or something like that, it's that he legitimately does have the largest pool. I believe the other skill that he's going to get is something that scales off the size of the pool. So I don't really see a need to put the cleric job on either Oshet or Oswald. There may be someone else who might be a better fit. Even though technically we have 2 to go around. Let's explore a bit, shall we? Make this journey a little more worthwhile, even though it's going to pad the length of the video overall. Yeah, I don't know if it's just coming a little too late. It has to be like a massive amount of ice protection for that to be viable. No, you have to turn back. It's too dangerous beyond this point. Ah, he won't even let you. That sucks. Guard has to block the dangerous mountain path of Stormhill. A path that has already claimed several lives. He has been specially hired by 2 nations to ensure that no travelers are allowed through. So keep in mind if you want to go through, just knock him out. To be honest, neither of these are really worthwhile. Knight's Helm. Actually, maybe the shield could be okay.
Hang I like my odds.
That sucks. So yeah, this is a waste of time then. I was hoping you could use the new EX skill that I just picked up, but it looks like that's exclusive to Temenos. So just a reminder, Oswald does have the lower encounter rate ability. You can just see how potent the thing is. Montwise and Merry Hills. Pomegranate. So it was very brief, but we could see there was no other marker there than Merry Hills. Which I guess is over there. Anyway, let's make our way to Montwise for real. I'm not sure if this will be a separate video or part of the other one. I just have to kind of see like how long the total thing will be. So I took Agnia out and tried to get what I could out of the church. I think I got one of the shields. That was kind of it. Ironically, the worst one to have right now is Temenos. So let's leave Casti behind because we'll just try and interrogate at night. I used to be a gladiator, if you can believe it. I'll take that and that. So, Soporific Slash has a knife move that puts enemies to sleep.
Raise your weapon. On your guard.
Now, realistically, I should have
Now
put sleep protection on him. It's just I don't respect this guy.
Here I come. Predictable. Now it begins.
So with my power boost,
Boils.
good night.
There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword. You still have much to learn.
So yeah, it's just a 2-turn thing, but it's too expensive for Hikari. His mana pool is too low. I'm gonna have to knock her out too, I guess. Just who do you think you are? Entering someone's residence is unbidden. Entering someone's residence unbidden. Okay, she has the large lychee. So this one's actually going to be a bit of a fight.
Raise your weapon. On your guard. My turn.
Okay, here it comes.
Prepare yourself.
Actually, wasn't too bad.
Here I come.
So,
this helps.
the thing that I'm torn about right here is, if I give him the cleric thing that boosts healing,
My turn.
it'd be really cool if, you know, I actually got to go first for once
I
here.
hope this helps.
But the cleric thing for healing,
Prepare yourself.
but I need to get his divine skill in order to
Now it.
get more licenses.
I'm sorry. I'll end this. What is this? Now it begins.
Yeah, I didn't think that put her at yellow, but this is basically just going to be rinse and repeat.
My turn. Now it begins. I hope this helps. My turn.
So yeah, I'm just going to break her here.
It's over. Now
That way I don't have to deal with her buff crap. I actually would rather do this one.
Choose your next move wisely. I return your wrath to my turn. I hope this helps. I return your wrath to here I come. My turn. I hope this helps. Now it begins.
I guess I could have hit her harder there.
Boils.
And she's at yellow. She should be at red now.
Prepare yourself. My turn. I hope this helps. Here I come.
Come on, give me my latent. I'll end it right here if she does. You had one job. You had one freaking job.
Here, I'll end this. Allow me. For the pride of Ku. You still have much.
Yeah, it's not worth 25 SP. So we get an engagement bow. How's that do, Particio? Wow. Okay. So we are going to use him here for a little bit, and geez, he's going to hit harder than... Okay, that's fine. So let's see, 150... He still hits the hardest. Okay, so you actually have to look at this. So he'll be at 363. That's stuck at 200. 365. Ooh, so yeah, he's still going to be a little bit better off. Just, I can't believe the Soldier Spear did that little damage. Not to mention when I was wielding this thing, I had the speed boost, so how... I don't know, man. So So I need 5,000 JP in order to learn the divine skill, and then I can get another warrior. Fine assortment to be sure, but it contains many heretical work.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, while I was on my way over to loot the church people, I encountered a Queen Octopath, so everyone should be at least one level higher from then. My goodness, look at all these tomes. This place is a veritable mountain of academic treasure. The healing formula is actually kind of tempting.
Raise your...
I actually should have tried to steal before doing this, but
On your guard. Prepare your...
This is not going to end well for me, I'm afraid.
Now it begins. Not this time. Here I come. Now,
Like, I'm not even going to bother with the latent. This is overkill.
I still have much to learn.
Thunder Soul Stone, which is going to be helpful since I had to use 3 Soul Stones against the Queen Octopath.
You still have... I look forward.
So yeah, you can't loot them when they're knocked out. I may be able to mug him with Oswald, so we have to kind of like wait and see. Right here, pursuit of some final tomes as well. I'm curious what the ancient teachings are.
Raise your...
I have a feeling it's probably just like a buff type move.
On your guard. My turn.
Swordsman, eh?
Here I come. Too slow. Prepare yourself. Now it begins. My turn.
I don't recognize it.
Prepare you. I'll end this. Allow me. For the pride of Ku. You still...
No thanks. It's going to be helpful for breaking in some instances, it's just not worth 15 SP. SP on Hikari is precious, I cannot emphasize that enough. You notice, even at level 25 he has less than 100. In fact, the only one who has more than 100 is Temenos, but I think I'm boosting his by 80. This old book market is the best in the eastern, nay, the eastern and western continents. Piercing arrow. So yeah, I'll just buy this.
Thank you, Ken.
Almost missed this guy. It's my job to protect this town. Come find me if you're in any trouble. Oh, don't worry, buddy. I am the trouble. Aw, man. It's actually kind of tough. You must doubt what you think is the truth to arrive at the actual truth. He may be young, but he poses the most scintillating questions. Let's try going in here first. Since this is where Oswald 4 is, I'm kind of hoping like there's really good gear to be had, but we'll see. Do you by any chance have an interest in the mysterious octopus-esque creatures known as octopuffs? I've always thought them to be a new subspecies of octopus, but they may well be entirely different. I should like to see them settle the matter once for all. My research is stalled due to lack of funds. Surely someone out there would be willing to finance my research. So I was wondering if he wanted leaves, but he's looking for some item in particular. Ooh, deep analysis. So this reveals 2 weaknesses when you scan an enemy. It's basically deeper than analysis, as the name suggests. So if you're trying to fill out the... Well, it's not really something you can fill out, but if you're trying to find all the enemy weaknesses, that can allow you to find them much more quickly than Oswald or even another scholar can. Forsaken Graveyard. So I'm going to dip in here just to get it marked. But we're not going to be able to come back here until later. That should have gotten the NPCs up that I knocked out, so I can go try to loot them for what I couldn't get before. Not avoiding work at all, I'm merely pondering something. Well, you're pondering without your coin pouch now. And out of curiosity, 1,000 blades. That one's not too bad.
Raise your...
Like, I'll take this over Pilfer.
On your guard. Now it begins.
If he doesn't have the power to put the 1,000 blades to use, I'm just going to curb stomp him. Now, the thing I have to worry about is how expensive is 1,000 blades, because I may not actually be able to afford to use it.
My turn. Now it begins. I fight for my friends. How's this? There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword. You still have...
16?
I look for...
You can see all the way to the bottom from here. He knows Heckle. That's all he really has going for him, I'm afraid. Abandoned Traverse. So I think that's where Throne's stuff takes place at. I'm assuming this is probably where Hikari's takes place at. So this is the Fabled Arena. I hope it's worthy of me. You're not gonna get far, buddy. Wonder what tonight's big twist will be, given last night's results. Let's look. Deep analysis. It's not really... I can't justify buying this for any of my 3 party members. Not to mention I have 2 on hand already. Feather Shield, so you can see I picked up one of these. I think I picked this up from the guy over by Stormhail, or whatever it's called. Throne, I can put this to use. Yeah, it's just obsolete, I'm afraid. And I can't believe this thing costs 20,000 leaves and I already have 4 of them. No, I don't think it's worth it. Like, I'm not a big fan that they stuck Hikari's second chapter all the way out here. Let alone they crammed a bunch of other chapters in the same place. Forgive me, but I'm terribly busy at the moment. Well, we can get flashed by her, but I'd rather not. This place will probably be full at night. Should my research prove effective, it'll make everyone rich. So I'm curious about this SP transmutation. If you thought I'd be an easy win, you're in for a surprise.
On your guard. Now it begins.
Nothing.
Here I come. Now it begins. My turn. Too slow. Now it begins. I hope this helps. Here, it's over. Now it begins. What is this?
I am expecting to survive that.
Prepare yourself.
So yeah, I'll do healing touch here.
I hope this helps. Now it begins. A creeping death. I still have much to learn. You still...
Yes.
I look forward.
So keep in mind, if I were to use that right now, for instance, Temenos would get 25, Particio would get 9, maybe rounded up to 10, Throne would get 7, most likely not rounded up, and Hikari would most likely get 10, since I assume that would round up. And that will cost me 226, maybe, HP. That is an extremely good trade, and I imagine the cost will go up as you throw more boost points into it, but that move seems like it's going to be extremely valuable. I do wish these scholars would dedicate themselves a bit more. No kidding, man, that dude's passed out in daylight. He's clearly an alcoholic. I blame the schools. Let's go burn down this library. Welcome to the Montwise Library. What sort of tome are you looking for? Oh, don't get up. I'll find it myself. Jeez, this is a lot of NPCs. Was it beast that came before man, or the other way around? A question for the ages. The hunting attire's not too bad. It's just... with all the... as late as this area is, I was expecting much better gear to be had. Like, the church has better crap. This library is a testament to human intelligence. No. Yeah, I'll pass on the olive. So, for some of these, I do plan on coming back. That is not one of them. Everything in this world can be expressed with mathematical formulae. Including this. Give it.
I'll take.
I'm researching the history of the Brightlands. The Dix family used to rule the northern regions, you see, and I finally uncovered more about their history and downfall. Tell me more as I loot you. Okay, those are all accounted for. Master Margello may be young, but he's an upstanding, well-mannered man. He possesses great intellect, a big heart, and courageous spirit. Despite his noble roots, he treats all he meets with utmost kindness and respect. He even addresses a humble attendant like myself as if we were on equal footing. I heard the young master's future wife has been decided. Pray all goes well. Goodness gracious, my parents decided who I am to marry without consulting me. Apparently my bride is to be a young woman named Tiffany, but I've never even seen her face, let alone spoken to her. My father says this will benefit both families, but shouldn't marriage be about love above all? I cannot even begin to fathom the distress this is causing poor Tiffany. Wish I knew how she felt on the matter, for the only way to speak to her. So, if we found her, we could probably guide her out here, but... it's low on my priority list. Is this her? The Montwise Library is home to the largest collection of tomes in Solista. Naturally, we have books from both continents, as well as a collection of inscriptions for the archipelago. Or is that archipelago? I never really bothered looking to see how that word's supposed to be pronounced. Probably archipelago. That said, there are books that have not yet found their way to our stacks, namely From the Far Reaches of Hell, Dispatches from Beastling Island, and The Curious Legend of the Great Wall. Hope that we may one day count all three of these most unusual tomes amongst our collection. You found one of the tomes? Absolutely wonderful, but to be perfectly frank, we should make all 3 unusual tomes available to the public. Most delighted if you collect and donate them to us as a set. I'll tell you more about any of the 3 tomes I mentioned if you wish. Dispatches. I don't know which one I have. Council, the first known non-native to make landfall of the island Totohata. I should like to read what the thoughts of the first encounter with the beastlings were. At the time, many doubted its authenticity, going to call it a work of fiction. All but a few copies that were destroyed as a result. I understand that reading this book will inspire you to want to meet a beastling face to face. Curious Legend of the Great Wall. South of Stormhall in the Winterlands. There is a book that tells of the Great Wall in the southern Stormhail snows. A king who ruled over Stormhail territories at the time ordered it built, but details on who specifically built it and how were not widely reported. I think the information may lie within the tome's pages. Alas, nearly all copies of it were burned in the war that ravaged Stormhail. Is there anything else you wish to learn about? From the far reaches of hell. Unfortunately, I have precious little to impart about this tome. For one, it's written in a language we cannot decipher. Some among us speculate that it's a language not spoken anywhere in Celestia. I want this tome most of all, if only to find out where it came from among myriad other mysteries. From the far reaches of hell has circulated among scholars and researchers for some time now. Each time someone comes close to deciphering it, they immediately destroy their work and sell the book. It may well be in the possession of some well-meaning scholar as we speak. Wonder if we can find Cyrus. Sadly, he's not in the game. Cooking cannot be left to intuition. One must go into each dish with a plan. I don't know if filet does anything, and I don't really care to find out. Dare say the Eastern and Western continents may have once been joined together as one. He's a heretic. We must burn him. I need those soul stones, man.
I'll take.
So, the soul stones are used for that one side quest at the church. I didn't have either of those before. Is there a way to see? We can actually see what book we have here. Or no, it'd be in this one. Dispatches from Beastling Island. That's the one I figured we had. If we've been to Totohata, it may have been an easy steal, so I'd have it. I do so enjoy the view from here. Feather mantle. The greatest weapon we have against disease is knowledge. Following that, hope. What's the herbis? I think that's for knocking someone out. Just look at all the gorgeous patterns they have here. This one's traditional pattern from Totohata. Charm robe was new. Mend garment. Ah. So the feather mantle is actually a directing upgrade. I don't know why they're arranged the way they are. I guess even the simple costume is kind of an upgrade for him if you don't mind losing the speed. And that still sucks relative to the Dojo Hakama and stuff. I'm a judge on the Western continent. I can research judicial precedents. Oh man, And I'm gonna beat down those two off camera, just so you know, between the day shift. Lapis Rod, that's obsolete by now. So yeah, I will take a small break and I'll be back. Okay, hopping over to the bar. So we'll coerce and then we'll ambush him.
Where was I? So sorry.
Too slow, old man.
Now try.
Former gladiator who made a name for himself in the arena until a strong blow to the chest at the start of the match forced his retirement. Though the pain of the injury still lingers, he hides his discomfort well behind a smile. Yeah, I need to go speak to your wife. Get out of the way. Out with you. Out. It's time for dinner. I might not be able to do this one. We kind of have to see.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Very well.
Oh, that... You freaking suck. The former champion of the arena, a once unparalleled gladiator, her retirement match in which she defeated her opponent without ever touching him is the stuff of legend among spectators. Said opponent is now her husband. Well, she maimed him, I guess, so... Now she's putting up with this crap. That should be good. Scholarship is a very broad term, one that encompasses more practical fields such as science. Tell my stick some more, please.
Where was I? That's all. Oh dear. Now try.
Wealthy patron of scholars, he funds many avenues of research, but only those which he expects to see a return on his investment. As such, he has no curiosity whatsoever for academic pursuits, despite being an integral part of their existence. Is the geezer still up there? Looks like someone is, so we have to go up there. There is no greater treasure than a book I cannot yet read.
I like my odds. Thinking time.
Oh man, he is not gonna have fun here.
Indulge me.
So I got the really bad luck roll of not really a lot of fire, but let's take a peek at this. Never mind.
I've seen worse methods. Oh, worth.
Time. Well.
Yeah, I didn't really expect too much out of that.
Oh
So, probability-wise, my best way of breaking him is to spam this.
That's all. Where was I?
And now my best bet is just use the light spell.
Very well. Holding on. Eliminate the darkness.
An ardent linguistic scholar scouring the world for untranslated works, new and old, so he might bring them to a new audience. He can read and write in 13 languages and say simple greetings in 57 languages. I'm sorry, but what world needs that many languages? Scholarship hasn't always been a relentless pursuit of the truth. This one's really, really dangerous. Let's see what he has.
Where was I? Oh dear.
So for me to win this, I need to survive the next round.
Be here.
Survive this hit right here, that is.
There it is. Say your prayer. How's that?
Scholars studying the history of the Church and the Sacred Flame. As a strict adherent to the faith, though he regards any work that dares go against churches to be heretical, has personally attended a number of book burnings. You monster. Now that I think about it, was there anyone in here? Yes, there were. Well, life's a terrible thing to waste. Yeah, your gear sucks, bro. Like, what there would I want? Yeah, that's garbage, that's garbage. That's kinda garbage. I pity you, man. Happy to see you enjoying yourself, but things won't be so pleasant if you cause any trouble, got it? Nothing. Let me know if you could use a little shine. Well, now you look like you hold your own in a fight.
I like my odds. I need a plan. Indulge me for a moment. Try again.
So, out of curiosity, I will try hitting him with my stick.
All according to plan. Thinking.
As weak as this guy is, this should be the death blow.
Indulge me. Finished. I've seen worse methods.
And I just realized the sound here is kind of loud. Let me turn it down a bit.
Oh dear. That's all. Where was that?
I was hoping to get more light out of him. Gotta take what I can get. Guard protecting the city of Montwise, so he seems. He's actually scouting talent and sells tough-looking folk to an illicit arena as gladiators. Venture is much more lucrative than betting on the matches themselves. What were you thinking? Don't approach me without warning. I don't really want this stuff here. I just want to fill in the weaknesses so Temnos can break them more easily.
Thinking. Try again.
The odds of them being weak to light is slim. I assume one of their weaknesses is going to be dark.
Indulge me for a moment.
Well, that answers that.
I need a plan. Indulge me for a moment.
You still alive, buddy?
Feel my wrath.
Not for long.
Indulge me for finished. I've gained valuable insight. A worthwhile.
Time. Oh dear.
The odds are not in his favor.
That's all.
And that's most likely a wrap. Oh, come on. Guess that's making up for all the ice I didn't have in the previous move. New equipment for sale. Cleric who appears permanently on edge. He was sent here with orders to investigate the illegal arena, but has become their guest of honor instead. He spent every last leaf of the investigation funds and can never return to face his superiors again. Temnos is the last person you want to tell that to. Don't mind me, I'm shopping for a few daily necessities. I I could have just mugged this guy that easily.
Time. Oh dear.
So keep in mind he only has one magic weakness and
Where
4
was I?
weapons.
That's all. I won't. How's that?
I do not know how he survives out here being that weak.
Ha.
Merchant dealing in old books and an unparalleled bibliophile. His profits are severely crimped by his penchant for funneling books he enjoys into a personal collection. Seems having a job you love presents unexpected difficulties. That's why I can't buy and sell video games. My house is as empty as my wallet. And he's gonna tell us where all the loot went.
To work. Take that! This isn't ideal. This won't do. Very well.
Okay.
So sorry. Where was I? Holding on. Illuminate the darkness.
This is gonna take a little while.
Oh dear. Holding on. Illuminate the darkness. Where was I? Holding on. Illuminate the darkness. This isn't ideal. This won't do. There. I won't back down. Holding on. Illuminate the darkness.
Why did I spend so much money? I want to go back in time and set myself. I keep replaying impossible scenarios in my head. How can I be so irresponsible and discuss with myself? I might as well just disappear. Goodbye. Dang it. Go around that, Timnos. Crested Great Shield.
I. Oh dear. Where was I?
Eep. Rather rude.
There. Repent.
The Octopath Queen sends her regards. Scholar specialized in octopus research. He originally studied marine life more generally, but gradually became more fascinated by the octopus's unique appearance. He's currently researching a similar creature called the Octopath. His favorite food is octopus and vinegar dressing. I don't know if that's actually a Japanese dish or something they made up for this. Perhaps it's time I lay down to rest. Oh, we can put you down, alright, buddy.
I. Oh dear.
We can see Hikari was here.
So sorry. Very well. I won't. Now try.
Scholar who studies folklore from across the land. His quest for any scrap of long-forgotten folklore has blossomed into a powerful love of old books. Scholarship is more than just a job to him, it's also a treasure hunt. And now we get a discount here. I assume that's the innkeeper saying, please stop hurting him, I'll give you a discount, just let him go.
Oh. I like.
You didn't see the bubble. You call yourself a human?
I need a. Try again. No. Indulge me for a moment. Thinking time. Indulge me for a moment. I need a plan. Indulge
Just need a little ice.
I'll Calculations complete.
Good night.
I've seen worse methods. Worthwhile.
Huh, I didn't realize you can mug them again out of spite or something. That'd probably be a way to fill out the log of what all everyone's weak to if you're going for that.
Oh dear.
Only got one.
That's all.
That was the maximum 5 hits,
Well,
which it could happen. Okay.
Oh dear. I won't back down.
So it would have been best if he broke right there, but he's still in range.
Eliminate the darkness.
The head librarian's right-hand man. He's tasked with managing the library overnight, but is too scared of his darkened halls to leave the front desk. His favorite books include Tales of the Supernatural, Guide to Demons, and the Cursed Compendium. The Cursed Compendium's a work of fiction, man. You can't believe that crap. Wasn't sure if there was something here or not. Nothing there. Researching the history of the Brightlands. And then he's still talking about the Nyx family. Well, Nyx means night. Let's show this guy the light.
To work. So sorry. Where was I? Very good.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that, but I won't argue. Nyx family history. Researching the history of a particular royal bloodline that vanished along with its kingdom after an extensive bloody war. The tragedy of the vanished line of kings is proof inscribed in history of all the folly and cruelty of humanity. So the one guy who was lying, well, had the story about being a royal, that is what he's looking for. So he can go complete his quest, for so inclined. I don't remember where he is offhand, and I'm not going to do it this video, so just be mindful. Alright, that's just a desk up there. And they're still talking about the fiancé thing. Okay, if I can hold out long enough, I win by default.
To work.
Or I just win next round.
That's all. There. Now die.
He has a lot of weaknesses for someone as high level as he is. Margella's personality. A man who served Margella for many years, originally a bandit who infiltrated the family's inner circle to get his hands on their vast holdings. He had changed heart inspired by Margella's trusting innocence, being the boy's most loyal servant instead. And he's still talking about the fiancée, Tiffany.
Time. Oh dear.
Okay, you hit through the darkness, a little impressive.
So sorry.
And he misses normally.
To work.
No, this will be
I
enough.
won't back down. Mark.
Heir to a prosperous business concern? And the Crestlands. Family's prized learning for many generations and is known as a generous donor to Montwise. He's an honest, earnest, and likable youth who is no less studious than his illustrious predecessors. Okay, I'm not seeing anything up there that I can interact with. Okay, so she's still ranting and raving about those books. Come on.
Oh,
Could Throne A not steal that, or did I just overlook it?
I like my odds. Thinking time. Very effective.
Poor aim.
Now then. Indulge me for a moment.
So she has one elemental weakness, which is most likely light.
I need a plan. I call down the light. Thinking time. Let me look at you. I need a plan. And done. Calculations complete. Indulge me.
It was ice. I just had a bad luck roll.
Thinking time. May your wounds be healed.
That is so lame, man.
I need a plan. Now then. May your wounds be healed.
Okay, that did not hurt as bad as I thought that was going to.
May your wounds be healed. Thinking time. Now then. Indulge me for a moment. Feel my wrath. Indulge me. Weak.
I was wondering if that one may have
I've
been
seen
worth
worse.
using my latent for, but that answers that. Judging from the horizon, it looks like it's almost day.
A worthwhile.
Learning words, remembering lots, loving books. Well, we're gonna change that really fast.
Oh,
No giving, you defeating.
I like my odds.
That's
need a
not too
plan.
lucky. That
Found a
is.
weakness.
He might not be able to survive this. What's annoying is they have all those nuts too. Okay, you have one turn.
Where was
You suck.
How's that?
Beastly hungry for knowledge, she sneaks in the library each night and reads anything within reach. Lately she's been enamored with the clerics and has been raised by the sacred flame as a result. Well, she's not enamored by them anymore.
Oh dear.
Okay, your one chance. Technically she got two.
Now die.
Head of the Unusual Tomes Department at the Montwise Library. Her responsibilities range from collecting books and making manuscripts to keeping up with the latest in the field. She has little interest in unusual tomes herself, preferring a good romance novel. Her and her smut, man. That's why you can't take her anywhere. We still have to hit the arena, and that's going to have an updated inventory, courtesy of the one thing we did. Are people born with light and shadow in their hearts? Is that the natural order of things? So we literally can't do anything with the brat. Can't even pick him up and throw him over the wall. What a shame. Yeah, I'm thinking Oswald's gonna be better if I can get another apothecary license. We have to go over to Tropuhaha for that. So when we go get the hunter job, we may be able to get the second cleric license. Cleric is just such a good... or not cleric, the apothecary. Apothecary is just such a good dueling class. Could have went this way. Oh well. Working folks this late into the night. This estate treats its people horribly.
Very well. That's all.
This one can be kind of difficult. The good news is that 1,000 blades should fill up my latent quickly.
So sorry. To work. Repent.
This should not break him, but I was expecting at least there to be one ice in there.
Where was I? Very well.
My luck sucks.
To work. Let's have a
Boom.
Oh dear. Oh, say your prayer. How's that for you?
So in case you thought I was kidding, wow, he actually didn't do anything. Never mind.
Very well.
Like, it looked like it was going up some, but yeah, more from just breaking him than being on the receiving end of 1,000 blades. That sucks, man. Gardener for a wealthy family in town has fallen in love with a maid working in the same mansion, and after seeing how she's treated, is saving enough money to buy her freedom. Future training is the answer. Future training, he thinks, is the answer. What a busy day it's been.
Where?
Oh, she missed her one chance.
Now die.
Maid working at the manse of a wealthy family. She descended from an old family that fell from grace and now finds herself working as a maid. While many are quick to pity her, she receives 3 meals a deal plus midday snacks and is quite happy with the arrangement. Okay, let's see what bad hombres are out here. So we can't even interact with those two. You coward, get in front! Kill the bastard, you'll die if you don't!
I'll take that.
Oh no you don't, you bastard. Unfortunately for him, help is distracted by the fight taking place. Oh man, I have to heal first.
May your wounds be healed. This wasn't in my calculations. Now then. Thinking time. May your wounds be healed. Poor aim. Now then. Indulge in your sickness. I've seen worse methods. Worthwhile.
And then his night got worse. Something about him not expecting it.
To work. This isn't ideal. This won't do. Oh dear. Come on.
That was awkward. An overly enthusiastic spectator who's ineffably profane tirades about the gladiators are surprisingly on the mark. Lots of profanity makes it too difficult for anyone to understand what he's saying. Tend to get nosebleeds when I'm excited. Sure you do. Let's try to cure him of his cocaine habit here.
I like my odds. Now then. Very effective. I need a plan. Indulge Thinking time. Indulge me. Calculations
This should not finish him, so actually let's do this instead.
in pursuit of
I don't think this will
knowledge.
kill him.
Pierce them. Wings of
I
frost.
think I might have been better off actually just doing the bottle.
Try
Barrage.
again. I need a plan. Indulge me for a moment. Thinking
So right here I
time.
need to heal since he's going to gain
May
back-to-back
your
turns.
wounds
We're at 1,000 even. So we lose. That sucks, man.
Where
That was freaking rigged. So I can't let him have 2 turns in a row. Because he should have had enough damage there to kill Oswald from full health. You keep in mind I'm only doing this for raspberries. If this fails, like, I'm not gonna bother.
I need a plan. Indulge me for a
Got
moment.
nothing off that one.
Thinking time. May your wounds be healed. I need a plan. May your wounds be healed. Feel my wrath. Indulge me for a moment. May your wounds be healed.
Yeah, this isn't worth it.
I. Where was I? So sorry.
Okay, your last chance.
That's all. Oh dear. I won't. How's that?
So they give you some stats here. Height 4 cubits. I thought a cubit was actually a small unit, like an inch, but clearly not. Here. Weight 12 stone. Isn't that like... I don't know offhand, but I always thought a stone was like 20 pounds. So if that were the case here, that would be like 240 pounds. 16 wins, 3 losses. Moniker Vlad the Bloodstained. Man intoxicated by blood. He won't stop fighting until his opponent has been bled dry. And we get even more equipment now. Why do gladiators risk their lives? I can't help but getting a bit sad of thinking about it.
I like my odds. Try again. May your wounds be healed. This wasn't in my calculations.
I might blow him away with this.
Indulge me.
So he
Study
did
hard.
break there. Which means Temnos can do it too.
A worth.
I. Where was I? Hey. So sorry. Very well.
Statistically, this should not break him. Now it might.
Come on.
Another equipment increase. A regular spectator and one of the men encouraging troubled youths to become gladiators in the arena. Nothing gives them greater joy than seeing defeat and hopelessness utterly break a gladiator from within. That is really messed up, man. Should mug him again for that. I knew it. I knew there would be a big reversal at the end. So you're saying the fights are rigged? Some question indeed, Temenos.
Oh dear. That's all. Very well.
Eep.
Where was I? So sorry. To work. Let's have a...
That is annoying.
Oh dear. I won't back down.
So I was getting ready to use my latent, but if I can strike with enough lightning,
Very
down
good.
here. Challenge with ease. An exceptionally enthusiastic spectator at the arena. He's gained a superhuman ability to predict every match's outcome after learning every last detail he can about the gladiators. He's never once been on a match, though, and prefers to simply appreciate the sport of it all. So I don't really know... Maybe that lowers the threshold? I don't know. Gotta give it my all or else I'm done for. It'd be one thing if it made, like, things easier for... Oshet, and wow. That'd be really, really nice to get, but... There's no way to reliably get it.
Very well. So it goes.
Oh. I like my odds. I need a... May your wounds be
Time. To work. This isn't ideal. Be healed. This isn't atone for your sin. Now die. Ha!